Have you ever felt like you're constantly giving your time, your energy, your effort, and still it feels like something's missing? Maybe you've sacrificed parts of yourself, thinking it would make others happy or make things easier. But over time, you begin to realize that in trying to please everyone, you've lost touch with what truly matters to you. In this video, we're going to talk about the things that are non-negotiable, the things you should never sacrifice for anyone, no matter what life throws your way. These aren't just random things. They're the core of who you are. Your self-respect, your health, your dreams, your values, and your happiness. Without them, we risk losing ourselves, and that's a price too high to pay. We'll explore why it's so important to protect these pillars of your life, and how doing so not only strengthens your inner peace, but also leads to a more meaningful, fulfilling existence. If you've ever felt drained by others' expectations, or like you're sacrificing your true self for the sake of others, this video is for you. Let's dive into how you can reclaim your power and protect what truly matters. Let's dive in. Number 1. Self-respect. The foundation of a fulfilled life. Self-respect is not just a concept. It is the very foundation of how we relate to ourselves and the world around us. It's about setting a standard for how you expect to be treated. When you respect yourself, you're telling the world, this is who I am. This is what I stand for, and this is what I won't tolerate. Without self-respect, everything else begins to fall apart. The challenges arise when we lose sight of our own self-respect. This can happen subtly. You might stay in a relationship where you're not heard or valued, just hoping things will get better. Or maybe you're in a job where you're constantly overlooked and underappreciated, but you stay because it's comfortable or because you need the paycheck. Little by little, these compromises chip away at your sense of self-worth, and you begin to doubt who you are. It's easy to lose sight of self-respect without even realizing it. The subtle compromises, the small decisions to let things slide, all have an impact. At first, it feels like no big deal, but over time, they erode your inner strength. And this is where the danger lies. Once self-respect is compromised, you lose alignment with your true self, and living out of alignment creates conflict within. Even the most successful or seemingly fulfilled people know that a life without self-respect feels empty. The key to maintaining self-respect is setting boundaries. And let's face it, boundaries are hard. We're conditioned to be accommodating, to put others' needs before our own, and to avoid conflict at all costs. But here's the truth. True peace comes from within, and that peace comes from having the courage to stand firm in your values, even if it means saying no to others. Boundaries aren't walls. They're a way of telling others how to treat you and reminding yourself of your worth. We can't control how others respond to our boundaries or decisions, but we can control how strongly we commit to maintaining our self-respect. If someone doesn't respect your boundaries, that's their issue, not yours. The people who truly care for you will respect your values, because they understand and honor your dignity. True relationships, true friendships, are built on mutual respect, not on what we can gain from one another. Another common fear is the worry that setting boundaries might cause people to leave. But let me offer this. Anyone who walks away because you respect yourself and honor your needs was never truly there for you in the first place. We're not here to bend ourselves to meet everyone's expectations. We're here to live with integrity, to honor our true selves, no matter the cost. Self-respect is also about accepting that not everyone will understand your boundaries, and that's perfectly fine. When you start prioritizing your self-respect, you'll set a standard that others will notice, even if they don't say it. Over time, you'll begin to attract people who truly value you. People who respect you for who you are, not for what you can do for them. So, if you find yourself sacrificing your self-respect to keep the peace or make others comfortable, I encourage you to stop and reflect. What are you truly gaining? Is it worth losing yourself in the process? Nothing in the external world is worth compromising your inner peace. Self-respect is about more than how others treat you. It's about how you treat yourself. Are you kind to yourself? Are you honoring your own needs? Are you standing firm in your values, or are you constantly putting yourself last? Remember, when you respect yourself, it's like building a fortress around your peace. No one can take that away from you unless you allow it. Ultimately, self-respect is the anchor that holds you steady in the stormy seas of life. And the more you respect yourself, the less you'll rely on the approval of others. You'll find yourself living in alignment with who you truly are. Self-respect is not something to practice now and then. It is a way of life. Protect it fiercely, because once you do, everything else starts to fall into place. Number 2. Health. The foundation of everything. Without health, everything else loses its meaning. Yet we often neglect it, thinking we'll take care of it later, after work, responsibilities, and deadlines. But here's the truth. Health isn't something we sacrifice for later. It's the very foundation that supports everything else. If we aren't healthy, physically and mentally, how can we expect to thrive in any other area of our lives? Consider this. Your body is the vehicle that carries you through life, and your mind is the navigator. If either one is weak or malfunctioning, the journey becomes more difficult, and you may not reach your full potential. Health is not a luxury. It's essential for everything you want to achieve. Without it, everything else you try to accomplish can become a struggle. Unfortunately, many of us sacrifice our health in pursuit of success, thinking that we can rest later. We pull all-nighters to finish a project, skip meals to keep up with deadlines, and push ourselves past our limits, believing that the rewards will justify the costs. But ask yourself, what good is success if you're too ill or burned out to enjoy it? True success isn't about achieving more at the expense of your well-being. It's about balance. Taking care of your health doesn't mean you have to live in the gym or follow extreme diets. It's about making small, sustainable choices that support your well-being every day. When we ignore our health, the consequences are far-reaching. Stress and anxiety can have a deep impact on our physical health. Chronic stress affects our immune system, leads to inflammation, and increases the risk of heart disease. On the other hand, neglecting our physical health can make it harder to stay focused and manage our emotions. But here's the good news. It's never too late to start prioritizing your health. You don't need to go from 0 to 100 in one day. What's important is consistency, not perfection. Take small steps toward creating a healthier routine. Aim for better sleep, eat more nourishing foods, or find time for regular movement. Even a short walk during the day, or taking time to stretch, can make a difference. These habits compound over time, improving both your physical and mental well-being. Taking care of your health is about listening to your body and mind. If you're feeling run down, give yourself permission to rest. If you're mentally drained, step away for a moment of clarity. These simple actions can recharge your energy, enhance your focus, and help you show up more fully in all areas of life. Health isn't just about your body. It's also about your mind. Mental health plays a huge role in overall well-being. Managing stress, letting go of unnecessary worries, and staying present are vital to maintaining mental clarity. Practices like mindfulness, meditation, or simply taking a few moments each day to reflect can help keep your mind calm and your thoughts clear. When you're mentally strong, you're better equipped to handle challenges, make decisions, and stay grounded in difficult situations. It's important to recognize that prioritizing your health is not selfish. It's essential. By taking care of yourself, you can show up more fully for others and live a life that's not only sustainable, but also fulfilling. You can't pour from an empty cup. If you're constantly running on empty, you'll eventually burn out, and you won't be able to do anything at your best, let alone help those who depend on you. Health is the foundation for everything you want to accomplish in life. Whether it's excelling in your career, nurturing relationships, or pursuing personal goals, none of that will be sustainable without a strong foundation. Your body and mind are interconnected. Taking care of one helps the other. It's all about balance, regular exercise, proper nutrition, stress management, and rest are all vital to maintaining that balance. The journey to optimal health requires courage. It takes strength to step back and acknowledge when you're feeling overwhelmed or close to burnout. Our culture often pushes us to keep going, no matter what. But the truth is that living wisely means knowing when to stop, when to rest, and when to recharge. Taking care of your health allows you to be the best version of yourself, and it's an investment that pays off in every area of your life. Protecting your health, physical, mental, and emotional, ensures you can experience life fully, with clarity, energy, and vitality. It's the only way to truly enjoy all the good things life has to offer. From your accomplishments to your relationships, to your personal growth. So, don't wait until you're burned out to prioritize your health. Start today and watch how your overall well-being improves, empowering you to achieve your goals, find joy, and live a fulfilling life. Number 3. Dreams, the fuel for your journey. Dreams are more than just wishes. They are the guiding stars of our lives. They provide us with direction, purpose, and meaning, fueling us through the ups and downs of life. Often, we dismiss our dreams, thinking they're too far, fetched or impractical. But the truth is, dreams are what shape us and make life worth living. Without them, life can feel directionless, like a ship adrift without a destination. Each of us has a unique calling, something deep inside us that yearns to be expressed. This is what dreams represent. The path that is uniquely ours. It's not just about achieving a goal or reaching a particular destination, but about discovering who we are meant to be. Our dreams align with our passions, talents, and deepest values, and they give us the courage to push forward, even when the road gets tough. Many people may try to discourage you, telling you to be more realistic or to settle for less. But here's the thing. Only you can determine what's truly meaningful in your life. The world may offer its opinions, but ultimately, the dreams you pursue are yours to claim and to live. The vision you carry inside of you is your own, and it's worth fighting for. Don't let others define what's possible for you. One common misconception is that dreams are selfish. Some believe that pursuing your own goals, means disregarding others or living for yourself. But the reality is, when you pursue your dreams, you don't just elevate yourself, you elevate everyone around you. You inspire others to chase their own passions, and you show them that it's possible to live a life that's true to themselves. The more you honor your potential, the more you give to the world. Dreams aren't just for you. They are a way to contribute something meaningful to others, whether it's through your work, your art, your kindness, or simply by being the best version of yourself. Ultimately, dreams are about the journey, not the destination. The true reward is not in the goal itself, but in who you become along the way. It's in the lessons you learn, the resilience you build, and the person you transform into. The pursuit of your dreams will change you for the better, and in doing so, you'll be able to positively impact those around you. So, don't let fear hold you back. Don't let other people's opinions stop you from following your heart. Your dreams are yours for a reason. They are what you were meant to pursue, and the world is waiting for you to bring them to life. Take that first step. Embrace the unknown, and keep moving forward. Your journey is just beginning, and it has the potential to transform your life in ways you can't even imagine. Number 4. Your values, the core of who you are. Our values are the compass that guides us through life. They define who we are, what we stand for, and the way we navigate the world. But despite their importance, values are often the first things we're willing to compromise when faced with pressure. Whether it's to fit in, gain approval, or avoid conflict, this is where we run into trouble. When we sacrifice our values, we start to lose pieces of ourselves. Living by our values isn't always easy. It requires courage and resilience, especially in situations where doing the right thing might not be the easiest or most popular choice. But these moments are when our values matter most. They are the foundation of our integrity, and without them, we risk becoming disconnected from our true selves. When we make decisions based on our values, we create a life that feels authentic. It's about choosing what aligns with who we are, even when it's uncomfortable. It's about standing firm in what we believe, even when others may not understand or agree. The challenge comes when the world around us pressures us to conform. In these moments, we must ask ourselves, will this choice honor who I am and what I stand for? Your values should never be negotiable. They're your guiding principles, the unshakable part of you that defines your character. When you stick to your values, even in the face of adversity, you build confidence in your decisions. This inner strength becomes your foundation, making it easier to face challenges, resist temptation, and stay true to yourself. Every day, we are presented with opportunities to either uphold or compromise our values. At work, in relationships, and even in small daily interactions, the decisions we make can either affirm or challenge what we stand for. While it may feel easier to take shortcuts or blend in, living authentically requires the strength to choose what aligns with your true self, even if it means standing alone. Your values are what give your life meaning. They provide a sense of purpose and peace, unlike external rewards or status. When you live by your values, you're not relying on approval from others because your sense of self comes from within. You're not swayed by the opinions or actions of others. Instead, you are grounded in who you are and what you believe in. Staying true to your values may not always lead to immediate success or ease, but it will lead to fulfillment. You will look back on your life with pride, knowing you made decisions based on integrity and authenticity. No matter the outcome, you will always have peace knowing you've honored yourself and your principles. So, The next time you face a difficult decision, ask yourself, does this choice reflect my true values? By staying grounded in your beliefs, you'll build a life of purpose, integrity, and authenticity, and in doing so, create a legacy that matters. Number 5. Happiness, the pursuit that begins within. One of the most important steps in protecting our happiness is to be mindful of where we invest our energy. We all know how easy it is to give our time and attention to things that drain us. Jobs we don't love, relationships that are one-sided, or obligations that don't serve our true priorities. When we do this, happiness slips away. By being intentional about what we focus on, we can begin to protect our inner peace and cultivate a sense of joy that comes from living authentically. The importance of setting boundaries cannot be overstated. Boundaries are simply a way of honoring our needs, saying, "This is what I need to stay grounded and feel at peace." Yet, how often do we neglect these boundaries to avoid disappointing others, or because we feel guilty? Saying no to things that don't serve us isn't selfish. It's an act of self-respect. And when we respect our boundaries, we protect our happiness. Gratitude also plays a key role in nurturing happiness. Too often, we look at what's missing: more money, more success, more recognition, and believe we'll be happy when we achieve these things. But happiness is really about appreciating what we already have. It's the people who love us, the moments of peace, and the little things we often overlook. By practicing gratitude regularly, we remind ourselves that happiness is already within reach. Another essential part of protecting our happiness is practicing self-compassion. We are often our harshest critics, beating ourselves up when things don't go as planned or when we make mistakes. But happiness comes when we treat ourselves with kindness, just as we would a friend. Embracing our imperfections and being patient with ourselves allows us to find peace in the present, rather than striving for an unattainable standard. As we wrap up, remember that your self-respect, health, dreams, values, and happiness are the pillars that support your well-being. These are the things that should never be compromised, no matter what life throws your way. By protecting them, you not only strengthen your inner peace, but also create a life that's meaningful and fulfilling. Stay true to yourself, set boundaries, and don't let anything or anyone make you lose sight of what truly matters. Thanks for watching, and I hope you take these principles with you as you move forward. See you in the next video.